Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And today we are revisiting this pattern. This is pattern 1888 over on friendshipbracelets.net. You might remember, it was back in April or so, we did this pattern, but we did it differently. I think we started at the top with the teardrop loop and came down and let the middle be whatever the middle is going to be. But this time, we've started at the middle and worked our way out, and you have a diamond start, which gives it a whole different look. Like, it is seriously, it doesn't even seem like it is the same bracelet at all. And I think what I love about that is the fact that, if nothing else, hopefully this shows you that planning a little bit ahead, maybe pulling out the templates that I have, can help you to re-envision a bracelet that you may have, you thought was okay, but maybe you have a new idea, a new vision for it, and you want to try something and, you know, see how it turns into something completely new and something completely different. Personally, I really like this version a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. And I also, if you watch how I put it together, my segment knotting, I really went all out to try to make it as efficient as possible. And yeah, it's pretty neat. So if you kind of slow this down for while you're making it, you might pick up a few things on how to get it really well balanced. It was cool. It was really cool. Like right here, I'm going to concentrate on all I can do on the right hand side until I can't. And then I'll move over to the left-hand side and do everything I can on the left-hand side until I can't. And then it's back to the right. And that kind of segmenting just really moves the whole project along. Mind you, it still took me just over an hour to make the bracelet, but that's not so bad. This 12-string bracelet, hours about average. I was definitely distracted with watching videos and yeah, just in general distracted. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, this is cool. This is really neat. Oh, and you might notice, like, the colors of the rainbow are, they're not pastel, but they're not as bold as some of the rainbow ones that we were using before. They're toned down just a bit, and I think it gives this bracelet a really fun, interesting look. It's almost like it's been, you know, sun faded for, you know, a while, and it's toned down a bit. I think it's really cool. Like, kind of like the lighter color blue jean. That's kind of blue that's in it, and so the whole thing kind of takes on this different vibe. And experimenting with colors and stuff can be a lot of fun too. Instead of just playing around with the pattern, play with the colors. Man, back when I first started making bracelets back in '87, messing with the colors was like one of the biggest things I did, because I didn't know a lot of patterns. We didn't have internet back then, so it was a lot of playing with colors, trying out new things, new combinations, and seeing what looked cool. And yeah, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you find it so easy to pick colors, just look at you, you know, all the things you make. It came from years of trial and error and seeing what, you know, really worked and what didn't work. And I definitely invite you to try the same, you know, see a combination that you think might be fun, and try it, make it happen, you know. What else? Oh, so the strings got used pretty evenly. The red was definitely used a little bit more than some of the others, and some of the colors were used a lot less. Like the purple was used a lot less, but in general, not so bad. Nothing you have to really concern yourself with too much there. Yeah, it's got a real interesting center. But back to this, it's got this really cool, like, just a figure 8 that seems like it's been traced around, you know, and traced around again. So that's kind of neat. Like, and 8 is auspicious or lucky in the Chinese culture. So you have pattern 1888 and you have a figure 8 in the center of the bracelet. So this might be the luckiest bracelet. I don't know. I would think that would be pretty cool if it were, you know. So it's kind of cool if you ask me. All right. Yeah, this is where the colors kind of close in and the whole thing goes off in the other direction. I don't think that there was any major advantage to the directions, but I do think that it was nice to have it go, like, have a center theme and changing it up. Yes, this bracelet could have just gone one way and would have been fine. And if you're into that kind of thing, absolutely go for it. But I think having it change up in the center kind of really added to a lot of the pop. It's got a lot of cold colors for the middle, with the exception of that pop of red and orange that are right in the actual middle itself. And so, like, there's a strong contrast there, which I think really gives this bracelet a fun look. Whoa, we're past the middle. I would forget. Quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this possible. Sorry, I almost forgot you guys there. I'm really liking this pattern so much. I wouldn't be able to make this pattern or any of the other things if it wasn't for your guys' help. So guys, thank you so much for that. If you want to join, it's easy. It's a join button down by subscribe on YouTube. It's like $4 a month, and it goes towards the string and lighting and microphones and all the stuff that kind of goes into making these videos. It helps out a great deal. So thank you guys. Yeah, I don't know how many more variations I could come up with this particular pattern, but I'm sure there could be more. I'm sure with a little bit of effort, changing things up a little bit here and there, there could be an additional, video or maybe even more than one. I don't know. If that's something you're interested in, you want to see like how many different combinations of one pattern can make, let me know in the comments. I think it would be a fun challenge. I don't know. I could see some possibilities, reducing it down to 2 or 3 colors, changing how it starts, how it ends, how it's in the middle. There's a lot of potential possibilities of what we could do. Oh, and again, still segment knotting, like building up an area and then like working that area, like that red comes in, and now we're just working on that right hand side to get it done. So that way, when the left side comes in with the red, it's going to go beyond just the center. It's going to go all the way down to which color is that? Orange, to the yellow. So, and then the left-hand side can get built out. It was a lot of fun. I was very deliberate about how I went about making it, because it's similar to some of the other arrowhead patterns. It's just an arrowhead that sort of doubles the tip of the arrow, the little thing. Also, it has that weird, like how the orange just came to the center, and like kind of you don't use the orange at all. All right, like it just does a thing. Oh, we're at the end. Holy cow, this went fast. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.